Wacko's better prey than you world comes without death or pain or fear. Cause I'm gonna kill him for flarking up this spaceport.
They have been very busy redecorating.
All the more reason for us to get to the Cortex and find Nikki.
Assuming we find the girl, how do we sever her connection with Magus?
We don't. If Cocoon Boy ain't around to suck it up afterward.
Scott! Cosmos Tower's shut down.
That's because it's never been dark before. You do realize some of the guys shooting at us were nowhere security?
This does not bode well for the dog.
Never was the Mutt's biggest fan, but we could have used a backup telepath.
This mission is about saving Nikki. It'll be a real shame if Cosmo bought into the promise, but like we said on Lamentis, if we cure her, we... Kinda dreading what we're gonna see in the marketplace.
The same thing we saw when we flew in.
Yeah, but it'll be up close. Nowhere really stunk sometimes, but...
Flark! Over there!
There's so many of them. I thought most nobodies would have rejected the promise.
Everyone wants something they can't have.
Yeah, but
You're right, Rocket. The people who lived here were rough. I once saw someone beat someone else to a pulp because they gave them a compliment. No way they'd willingly join up.
A sword to the throat can be very convincing.
So again, the promise.
they got Flark and Faith batteries everywhere.
Just like on Hal's Hope.
Perhaps they have built another giant ray gun inside the...
Larkin. I'm going in.
What about the fanatics?
I'll toast him if I see him. We're the only ones that can do this, right? Clear back here, Quill. Looks like you're gonna have to yank a chunk free from this side, though.
Gamora, you should be able to get your sword in there now. Give me a boost.
Look at her. This is personal, Quill. Wonder if any of these fortune tellers saw this coming.
Unlikely. They were all charlatans.
Most of them were pickpockets and fences. Pretty useful people to know.
Okay. Gotta make a passage here. Show me what you got, Rocket.
I'll pass on that one.
Let me hear those 3 words, Groot. All you,
Me?
Drax.
He
I
just
cannot
asked
help
you.
I tried pushing, to no avail.
I've been thinking about what Warlock said.
I think you can anchor to this wall.
Seems doable. I had a contact here, rotations ago.
You did? Was it Blurf? No. Shudupun. So, you gonna move this thing or what?
When we are done here, we will need to tell a Rhapsodus about these adventures. There has been no sign of Goldie Braun since he leapt from our ship.
Adam Warlock.
Might be splattered somewhere across the lower city.
Or got picked up by a wandering creep squad.
Or maybe he was lying about which side he was on and is just waiting to attack us.
The Warlock carries an old grudge. He would not align himself with the Grand Unifier.
Yeah, what do we need the Golden Boy for anyways? We were doing fine without him.
I was not fine. Magus was devouring my soul. Your memory is suspect.
You know why we need Warlock to stop Magus's space magic ritual? We don't know space magic.
I smell it.
Those are theirs.
Theirs. I am an optimist. Careful, Peter Quill.
Guys, look down. It's an awful lot of light.
You're thinking it's the full Flarkman, ain't you? But it could just be runoff from the cables. Whatever these whack jobs are up to, they need a lot of juice.
Perhaps this is how they powered their fleet to reach Lamentus.
Nikki had Warlock's soul stone in her hand. What if it's fused there and Raker's trying to remove it?
Like you did with Goldilocks? Didn't work all that well the first time.
The girl may have sensed the evil in the stone and insisted they try again.
Or she's outlived her usefulness and Raker wants the stone's power for himself.
Regardless, we must reach the Undercity to find the girl and stop whatever they are doing.
And we'll have to be ready for them to try and stop us.
Our level of cooperation is invigorating. We have become a formidable team.
Yep, sure have, Drax.
Ain't we just one big, happy Flarkin family? What are you doing with that garbage?
She's not garbage.
Behold the power of the light! Vaya Magnati! The Guardians of the Galaxy! Save the believers and alert the Grand Unifier! The fulfillment must not be stopped!
More churchies dropping in! That's it! We finally snapped!
Gamora! Wait for us!
You won't ruin her this time!
I will ruin them all! Face us!
Maybe let some of them run, Drax? You aren't the only one fighting this battle, Gamora!
There are more arriving!
At least we stopped whatever that priest was doing here!
The full Flarkment? Nah, can't be that easy.
The hovering Shaman is pressing his block!
Chrome Dome's gotta go before we're overrun!
Do your thing, Drax!
No, it ain't my fault she's acting like this!
Round him up, crew!
We've got to apply more pressure!
He just went bonkers!
Something's up! Rocket! Go wild!
Not again!
That was, weird, Gamora! You okay? Show him some muscle!
Prepare for pain! There are more arriving!
Coach is juicing his team members!
Then put him in a body bag! Problem? Solution! Next time, you're on your own!
What would I do without you, Rocket? Rocket! Move them! You aren't the only one fighting this battle, Gamora!
Don't make me ask for help!
The enemy proves persistent!
Thanks, Peter!
You good?
Never better.
Yep, definitely not good. Gamora, wait, hold on a sec.
Why? So more children can be sacrificed in the name of Raker's flarked up church?
Of course not,
Just what, Peter?
I don't know. Breathe.
Every minute we waste. We don't have time to breathe.
I know Raker brings back bad memories.
This isn't about Thanos. It's about Nikki and what men like Raker and Thanos do to girls like her. Like me. My sister. If I had just been better at protecting Nebula, maybe she wouldn't be dead.
Whoa. What? Nebula's dead? How? By who? Tell me, so I can find him and shake his Kratak in hand.
By me.
You killed your sister?
She is the one you saw in the Matriarch's promise.
That's how I knew it was a lie. The Nebula I knew had been twisted into a hateful, vengeful monster thing. One who would never stop unless I stopped her. So I did. I just never expected to survive.
Why didn't you say something?
It's not exactly a conversation starter. Hi, I'm Gamora. I murdered my sister. Can we be friends? Of course we can't. How can you be friends with a monster? Why would you want that on your team? A team I actually kind of enjoyed being on, all things considered.
Well, I hate Nebula, so I actually would have... What? I'm just saying it don't change nothing.
Actually, it changes everything. The most deadly woman in the galaxy just admitted she loves us.
I did not.
You did. You said you were in love with us right after the part about killing your sister.
I said I enjoyed your company.
That is the Catathian definition of love.
Like. I'll give you like. Can we just move on?
Agreed. That's about all the love fest I can take.
We accept you, Gamora Zenuburi.
Pretty sure we're married now.
This is excruciating.
All right, I'm pretty sure we've all caught our breath. What say we go stop a nutjob cult leader?
Yes.
Incoming!
I'm on it!
They are coming at us from everywhere!
Send it their way, Drax!
Stopping them!
Broke another cultist!
These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
Look who's flirting
Throw
with the
that, Drax!
assassin! Don't be sad!
matriarch
Keep
could not
poking the
save
stuff lights out! Watch your butts!
The gargantuan droid is also a sizable threat!
Danger close, Rocket!
Release her at once, or face the destroyer!
Last time someone got his order up!
Is it me or are we barely denting this thing?
Peter! Drax needs help!
Unhappy lest you see destruction!
Keep kicking and flailing, Drax! I'm coming! Blitz him, Rocket!
I relish the idea of conquering the dastardly device!
Pulverize him! Gamora, slice him up!
Well, Musclehead's in trouble! This bullet
Drax,
sponge needs
toss
to be
it!
seen starred!
Light him up, Rocket! Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain!
We need to focus on taking it down!
My great strength goes underutilized!
What's next, Peter?
Ain't nothing getting through!
They grabbed the long...
Need some breathing room, Drew!
Eyes on the prize, Peter!
You hold up, Rocket! Feels like I've been shooting that big butt for hours!
Things built tough! We need to really pile it on! Let me go!
I can't figure out how to hurt this one!
He's open! Go to town on him, big guy!
How do they have this many goons?
With access to the Cortex, who knows how many reserve forces they can bring in here. We gotta shut it down!
Let's get to the bridge. Cosmos Tower is the quickest way.
Too wide to cross.
Maybe we can bridge the gap.
We keep saying bridge, and it's starting to sound like a made-up word.
Drax?
I have been eager to topple something over.
You know, I usually hated when that Cosmos spotlight would shine down on me.
Really? A fate force field?
If we can find the power source, we should be able to turn it off.
Let's get looking then.
See that kid in the ritual thing?
I could not miss him.
You think the church did that to his head, or was the poor sucker born like that? You gotta disconnect the power, Quill.
Be prepared in case the Grand Unifier arrives.
I'm more than ready. Yes, that's it, Peter. Let's go. We need to get out of here before Raker shows up.
All right, dead ahead! Let's book it!
Guardians of the Galaxy. The Matriarch has chosen to enact the fulfillment from this station. And you shall not stop her.
She hasn't chosen anything. You've been manipulating her from the start.
She is the light. And I am merely her servant.
Kinda hard to be the light with that dark monster thingy inside of her.
Blasphemy! You may have rejected her promise, but you will believe when it returns you from death's cold clutches.
Your pain has pushed you to a perilous precipice, old friend.
How? It can't be. I saw you die.
The form is fleeting, but the foundation remains forever. Now cease this stubborn senselessness before it reaps a ruinous reward.
Ruinous.
Oops.
Our foes laugh as their shaman compels them!
Chrome Dome's gotta go before we're overrun! Running and gunning on rooftops. This is kind of fun!
Nice to meet you!
We will need tattoos to commemorate this moment! He is ensorcelled! Beware the bolstered attacks!
You don't want to be in the way of that! The Roby one's making the rest of them harder to kill!
The ecclesiastic must be thwarted post-haste!
It's a breathing room, brute!
Of course it was easier to get to before!
We must strike the large one with more force!
Feel this?
Toss him around!
Well, you're a big target, that's why!
guess Goldie survived that truck!
My
Did
vision!
you see Raker's face
Right
when he
with you,
showed
big
up?
guy!
He's boosting his squad! You're welcome!
Time to shred him!
You shall be
They got Drax! Help him up!
Hold on, big guy! Dinged it!
I got all these.
Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
Too bad they busted up the bridge.
Cultist walked right into that one!
So many lousy angles to cover.
I will flank them!
Wipe them out, Rocket!
Scut and Kirk's medic is really complicating things.
Stay away from the edges!
I gotta get close to get
On the
over!
left!
Larkin snipers, fast cowards.
We need to close this distance! I can barely cut into his armor!
Pounds, Drax! Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump!
The Warlock is more valiant than I believe!
Make sure you don't fall off!
Make sure those snipers don't hit you either.
Avoid that electrical wizardry! Unnatural strength rages in that one!
You don't want to be in the way of that! The roving one's making the rest of them harder to kill!
Lightning! Shit!
I'm ready! Just find me an opening!
Chop them up!
About time!
Holy moly, fully loaded. Take him out.
Crap! Now it's Nova!
They're gonna need a huge recruitment drive after this.
This'll work! We can leapfrog our way back onto the bridge!
Leapfrog?
It's a... Just follow my lead!
I am Groot.
Crush him, Drax!
We approach the Dog's Tower!
We still have to fight our way through!
Hey, Quill! Wanna see some fireworks? Look, Golden Boy and Unicorn are still at it.
Prophetic ducks!
You are wrong on both counts!
He means we can't stay here!
On this we are agreed!
Last time someone
Unleash
got
me
stabbed!
Save your nice words for later, Quill.
Thanks, buddy! Any ideas?
I have seen a sign!
Being shot at ain't enough of a sign.
I am referring to the billboard!
Gamora! The billboard!
Good call!
You find more snipers over there. You save me one.
No promises!
Perhaps this will tell tale of our battles here!
We shall.
Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump!
I swear, if Warlock kills Raker before I get a chance,
Welcome, death!
make sure you don't fall off!
I got jet boots, remember? Appreciate the help, big guy!
Quill's killing loopy cops now. Music to my ears.
We approach the Dog's Tower!
Hold on, Nikki! We're coming!
Running and gunning on rooftops. This is kind of fun.
We will need tattoos to commemorate this moment!
Just once I'd like to cross this bridge without incident!
You can thank Goldie for that!
The warlock saved us from certain death!
I ain't scared of Ray Ray, his little white dog! What's
I am
that,
trying
Peter?
to destroy!
This has got my name on it!
Drax! Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
Gonna have to use the rooftop! Stay away from the edges!
I gotta get close to get over!
The enemy proves persistent!
Get down here! Let me shoot you! Blow him up!
Perhaps this will tell tale of our battles here!
Oh man! Back on Earth, there was this great song!
Easier to get to before!
Oh, you rocket!
Quill! Groot can tie this guy down so we can beat him up! See? We don't need Golden Boy's help.
Is that why you shot him?
Oh yeah, that was great. Right in the butt. Did you see the look on his face? It was all like, oh, my gilded glutes. Wriggle rear.
Is perfect!
Look out!
What?
Do your worst, Faith Wizard!
Let's not add to our problems!
So many lousy angles to cover!
I will flank them!
I was just trying to wake him up!
Stomped out weirdos deserve it!
Perhaps this will tell tale of our battles here!
Is that like a Catalian minstrel?
Oh crap! Now it's Nova!
They're not Nova anymore, Peter!
Too close! Finally! I think they're giving up.
Just in time, because we're not getting back on that bridge.
I know where we are. There's a road nearby that intersects the main bridge to Cosmos.
Where?
It should be, right below us.
Perhaps we should summon the ship to deliver us to our destination.
Ain't no way they'd let us land anywhere near the big party. We need to be on the other side of this thing.
We're not getting over.
Would under suffice?
I am Groot.
Groot thinks we'll be nowhere royalty once we save it. Assuming they don't blame us for the Grand Unicorn, and the brainwashing cult, and the Magus World Destroyer thing.
I did see a floor directly below this one.
I ain't seeing no hatch or nothing. Hey, Quill, try your visor. Must suck to be a celestial head, just floating around the edge of the universe's stuck toilet.
Part of the floor looks weak.
Good thing we got old Big Boots.
It is not the size of the boot, but the might of the one who wields it.
You always knew nowhere would get raided, but not like this. Thought it would be the world mind cracking down on it.
They do have Nova Corps converts in their forces. You weren't completely wrong.
Cosmo, he must have bribed so many people to keep this place fun.
Drax, buddy, let's make a hole.
That's one way down.
Last way. Boom, baby!
Sure are destroying a lot of advertising today.
Like we need another reminder to buy Calex cream. Look, they're still at it.
At least our guy seems to be winning. Warlock better not kill Raker before I get to him.
I am eager to pull that sorcerer's insides to the outside.
I don't need another round. Oh, you gotta be flarking kidding me.
Battle must have been tremendous. Is any of this structurally sound?
Something tells me it never was.
Yep, that's part of Nowhere's charm. We're so close.
This carnage brings back troubling memories of worlds I destroyed.
Always wondered, what did you use to do that? What kind of Flartnard only puts controls on one side?
Don't suppose Groot knows another side route.
If I could just get to the other side, I could hack that thing and drop the bridge.
If you can get to the other side, we can get to the other side, and it wouldn't matter.
Throw me.
What?
Throw me! Just get muscles to huck me across.
Are you kidding? After the fit you threw last time?
This ain't like the last time. You all... I trust you guys.
Leave this to me!
Glad that wasn't rocket.
You are a valued member of this team. Not a tool to be thrown about.
Worried about this ritual. And what's really gonna happen if we can't stop it.
Ain't gonna be dead people coming back, holding hands and wagging tails, that's for sure.
We don't have to worry about that because we will stop it. More specifically, I'm gonna make Raker eat my element guns.
Perhaps shooting him would yield better results.
And then we're gonna bring my daughter home, and that's
That's what worries you.
one problem at a time.
How dumb are these Flartnards to even fall for this full Flarkment garbage?
Magus demands adulation, trapping you with vile illusion while feeding on your soul.
Holy faith!
All that light isn't leading to the Cortex. It is the Cortex.
How could that mutt let this happen?
Looks like you'll get to ask him yourself.
This isn't good.
Cosmo!
We've got to get down there!
Don't count him out just yet. I've seen him get out of worse scrapes.
The beast is being exposed to the promise.
Get away from my dog! Gamora! Snip it!
This is an historic battle! The last stand of nowhere!
We lose Cosmo to them and it's all over!
That's one big, bad, scutting robot!
Peter Quill, I have
Dodge this! I guess this means there's no nowhere
Get away from my dog!
Cosmo, you've got to snap out of it!
Fight them, dog!
We gotta keep him off, Cosmo!
They will not touch him!
Get away from my dog!
I guess this means there's no nowhere resistance!
I wasn't expecting any!
Get ready!
Zonked out weirdos deserve it!
big guy!
Thing's pretty tough for an old machine.
This is an historic battle! The last stand of nowhere!
They'll be building us statues for this!
Cosmo, you've got to snap out of it!
Need your help here, buddy!
How is he still standing?
Let us gladly! Ah! The mechanical beast is running out of limbs! With pleasure!
Cosmo! Talk to us here!
More talking. Use your mind, Scott, to help us out here.
Breathing room, Groot!
Quill! Musclehead's in trouble!
Look out!
That's one big, bad, scudding robot! That's right! You don't flark with nowhere, scut-holes!
This is an historic battle! The last stand of nowhere!
We lose Cosmo to that over!
No, Gamora!
There goes the arm!
Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain!
It is as venerable as it is large! We must break it!
Rip him up, Drax!
Why does the dog not mind blaster?
I don't think he's in there no more.
Big guns!
I'm ready! Find me an opening!
Make them hurt, Gamora!
Thing's pretty tough for an old machine.
Let's beat on it together! Think of it as team building! Cosmo, you've got to snap out of it!
Need your help here, Professor Drax!
Looks like even she's got her limits.
That was too close!
Strawberry needed help.
Is it me or we barely dodging this thing? Nobody kicks a dog on my watch! On our watch!
Put down my threat, or else.
Why does the dog not mind blast them?
Something's wrong with him! Ugh. This guy barely feels it!
This is an historic battle! The last stand of nowhere!
Something tells me we got more scraps ahead.
What is next, Peter Quill? The gargantuan droid is also a sizable threat!
Then let's all take a crack at hurting this thing! This is how it's done!
Slow him down. Watch recalibrated. Hit him with new data.
Cosmo! Talk to us here!
The dog has lost the memories of the past!
Hey!
What the fuck are you doing? He's one of them now.
He's our friend.
Yeah, so is Drax. And I ain't going inside this flea bag's head.
Maybe it doesn't have to come to that. Hey, buddy. Are you,
Take him out before it's too late.
Wait! He's still in there! I can hear him!
I hear only barking.
Focus your mind! He's there!
Oh, Flark, it just shoot the nuts.
No! You can do this, Peter. He knows you!
Bad dog!
Damn it, Cosmo!
Who called Cosmo? Joseph! It's us, Dog Breath, Guardian of Galaxies.
Strange. Cosmo smell old friend. But real Gilderquill would never bark at Cosmo.
You didn't leave me much of a choice.
He doesn't see us. He's still in the promise.
Cosmo, where are you? What do you see?
Blue sky and cars to chase. Cosmo is back. Doma, how you say? Home.
He's talking about Earth.
Smell of fresh grass. Feeling of dirt between paws. No psychic burden, just walkies for going. And the ball for fetching.
If you missed your home planet, could you not simply return at any time?
Not a time that matter. Same reason Catadian not go home.
Nowhere is your home. Right here and now.
Nowhere is nothing. Dead heads, mind for scrap.
It's way more than that. This place is special.
If by met you mean I saved your bark, then yeah, we met here.
It's true. Nowhere was first place since Earth. Cosmo not feel like stray dog. First time, Cosmo forget what was lost.
This place is a haven for misfits like us. Like you. It's home. Earth is just some rock where you were born.
It's not about rock. It's about what Cosmo had on rock. Foot of bed for sleeping, belly for rubbing. Call her with name.
You miss being someone's property?
Cosmo not property. Belong to family. Then one day, family gone. Men in suits sent Cosmo into space. Cosmo searched many dog years for those he lost. But yet...
You had owners. It sounds like they gave you up.
What about your puppies, Cosmo? They're your family.
Cosmo young or...
They're here, man. And they're counting on you. For love, for protection.
But humans call for Cosmo to heal. Must be loyal.
Those pups actually need you. Be loyal to them. Don't abandon them in space the way you were.
Cosmo would never.
But you have. They're somewhere here on Nowhere, maybe needing your help right now.
Come on, Cosmo, you gotta know this doesn't smell right.
Piotr Quill is right. Cosmo human have no smell.
They are wicked perversions. You must bite them with all your might.
Be gone! Cosmo not fetch your lies.
That's it, buddy. You tell him.
Nowhere is Cosmo home being. His pups, his family, will protect at all costs.
Sick 'em, boy!
Should we help him? I mean, we may need him.
I am optimistic for the beast's recovery.
Cosmo's got his mission. We've got ours. Let's get to the Cortex. You think he'll be okay?
He's got a thick coat.
All right, I still got access codes from when me and Groot were on vacation.
You mean when you quit the team?
Why do you always gotta be so...
Flark! Attacking Scratch Snatchers! Gah!
Cosmo changed the codes.
I guess so.
All right, people. Let's find another way through.
Perhaps you entered the code incorrectly. I have made the same mistake.
With those sausage fingers? Of course you have. These nimble digits don't make mistakes. Wonder if the church even realizes what was being mined down here. They're standing on top of the most valuable resource in the galaxy. Groot's right. This is a really old mining settlement. Everything was nice and crumbly even before the church shot everything to hell.
The way the church spreads their faith tech everywhere, it's like some weird disease.
Groot says if it's a disease, it's a pretty one. He likes the color.
I've seen enough gold to last a lifetime.
Come on, let's do some demolishing.
I support the small one's plan.
Drax, how do you keep from breaking your hands smashing through everything?
Catathian bone density.
Peter, we're running out of time to stop that ritual. Maybe try the visor?
Drax, can you handle this?
An intriguing texture. I fear I will regret this.
Just don't start kicking up dust.
So, stolen codes, jail time. What exactly were you and Groot doing down here before?
We picked up a job from a Signog at Mantlos, while you were off looking for the mutt.
What job?
The less you know, the better. The flark was that?
An earthquake?
Unlikely. We are not on Earth.
Whatever they're doing, I think they just took it to the next level.
The ritual must be starting soon.
Good question, bud. How do we know we can even stop something this powerful? Probably a question for the bug lady. Too bad she ditched us.
When he was in his promise, Drax said Magus was...
Eating my soul.
And anything that eats can die, right?
That don't sound too scientific. Yuck.
I am so done with brains and the Universal Church of Crap.
Guardian of Galaxies, Cosmo is owing Bolshoi debt.
Welcome back! Hey, we've got an army of church dudes between us and the Cortex. You coming?
Yeah, Cosmo is retaking Tower of Security, where his pops are hiding. Without power, nowhere is being lost. Pops too.
Gotcha. Be careful up there, buddy.
Close the distance! Don't let them pick you off!
They cannot run from me!
Any last words?
What's down that giant brain drain?
Perhaps our enemies can find out! Face first!
Good luck with those mines now! Yeah, you might want to dodge those next time.
The sooner we get out this brain, the better!
I have seen many exposed brains, but never one this gargantuan!
Better than a cup of coffee?
Slash him, Gamora!
Peter! Can you get to him?
It is acceptable to ask for help, Peter! I would value some assistance!